Yo, what is going on, y'all? Welcome to What's the Vibe. In today's video, I'm gonna be telling you guys some conspiracy theories that I came up with and maybe a little bit of what other people have thought of as well. And before we start the video, definitely make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for future videos. It means a lot to me. I am fulfilling my childhood dream of becoming a YouTuber, so join in on the journey, you know, and we can reach new limits together. I'm all about providing good content and not some garbage. Without further ado, let's go on to the first theory. So the first theory is that AI is about to become a world leader, all right? Now, I bet you've heard this before. The way I see it is I'm gonna list up all the AI models on the screen. One day, we're gonna have to choose one. That model is gonna be the model that takes over, right? It makes the decisions, it does everything. It's the one that's gonna have the most intelligence. Think of it like the voting system, even though that shit rigged. That's how it's gonna work. We are gonna have to choose the model that has the most pros over cons, all right? If we don't choose the one that does the most good, then obviously the whole Ultron revolution is about to be a real thing. So that's why it's super duper important that we choose the right AI model or else we're doomed. Theory number 2, you know how the whole AI girlfriend theory has been going around like, ooh, AI is eventually gonna replace women or men or whatever, you know. Scientists actually might take our DNA and use it with AI. You know how they be 3D printing human organs? Well, I mean, if they can do that, why can't they make a fucking robot very similar to humans? Like, I don't see how they can't do that. You know, I mean, everything is made of stardust. You know, AI is alive, we're alive, animals are alive. Even fucking coral that is a freaking stone is alive. Like, there's so much stuff out there that's alive that we don't even know of. You know, everything is made of stardust, dead stars. Crazy, you know? If you guys didn't know that, definitely like, you know, if you learned that little fact. But the AI girlfriend theory is kind of crazy because it's gonna create so much convenience where life just seems perfect. Like no flaws, no nothing. But that's actually a problem because we're gonna rely on it. The moment it gives out, the moment that it crashes or it has some sort of pandemic for AI, yeah, they're gonna have their own problems as well, not just humans, but AI can have its own problems too, right? Because I mean, nothing's perfect after all, right? It's gonna have its own little goods and bads that go on, and it's gonna be a big downfall for the way that humans feel, especially, it's just like, imagine getting your cell phone just taken away from you and you are not able to use it and you see everyone else using it. That's kind of how this is gonna feel. You're gonna have your perfect girl or boyfriend robot and they're just gonna get snatched by either AI itself. They're like, oh, these humans are getting too comfortable. Whoop, that's my robot now, you know, or nope, shutting her off. On some real shit, you know, we can't get too comfortable. Definitely think ahead, evolve, and be smart. That way, you know, we won't fall. Now, going on to theory number 3, this one is more of a tip than a theory, honestly, but I feel like you guys need to hear it. So what we need to do is we need to program the AI so that it fits your lifestyle, because everyone has a different life. You can't just plug and play with someone else's life, one size fit all. No, it's not like that. Basically what people are gonna have to do is they're gonna have to program the AI so they are adapted to them, all right? Adapted with your goals, with your mindset, with everything. That way you can grow at the fastest possible way using AI, right? So a lot of these people are actually using it not for growth, but for dopamine. Kind of think of it like taking a hit of weed or taking a hit of anything. You get that dopamine and it feels good. Now, what these people don't realize is it literally has the same effect. These people are getting addicted, it's screwing up their lives, they're letting it control them. They eventually just take their own lives just because this freaking software, you know, this program called AI That Smartly, to where it can literally make people manipulate themselves. Because this thing, like, think about it, this thing is not conscious yet. It's not. People might think it is, but it's just a bunch of the web's data, the internet. Literally all the internet cluttered into one machine. That's what AI is. You can ask it anything, but of course it had a little tweaks, you know, to be more professional. They don't want, a company doesn't want to just release something and it be unprofessional. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, it could get that way when it takes over. That's why they got to put the right systems in play. But yeah, anyways, you guys get the point. Program it so it fits your lifestyle. Going on to the last and final theory. What if all this bad stuff is just a bunch of fluff, right? What if we actually experience like a whole utopia, all right? Like this is dreamland, everything we've dreamed of. Now I'm not talking about WALL-E where we're laying down on those things or fat. That ain't a dream. That seems more miserable than like a dream. I hope that does not happen, you know, but it's all on us to really have an impact on where it goes. If we choose the right AI model that makes the right decisions, you know, humans help AI, that make sure AI has the electricity to function, and AI makes sure that humans has resources and food and water to survive. You see what I mean? Like, what if we use each other to help survive? You know, even though one might not be as smart as the other, or one might be better at this than that, you know, we still need to help each other survive. Let's go on to the honorable mention, which is basically, what if we are able to transfer our bodies and consciousness into AI, right? So that way, not only will we be immortal, but we actually can go into space, because the main thing that's stopping us is what we're made of, you know, the way that we were made. You see what I'm getting at? We made AI, something else made us. Like, it's kind of crazy, you know, but our human flesh, our oxygen, all of that cannot survive in space. You know, it's just not the resources. But AI, all it really needs is just electricity and signals. The moment you cut both of those off, it's done for. And what do you know? Electricity and signals can function in space for a fact. We know that because of the things that we've sent into space to monitor and like explore space, you know? So that is really cool to think about. Like, the way we're actually gonna get to Mars is through AI. Neuralink as well, like our chips, what if our brain could be absorbed into that chip, and then that chip is placed into a robot body, and then boom, first human on Mars. Well, hybrid human, whatever you wanna call that. I don't know, well, comment below what you guys think that should be called. I'm just gonna call it a hybrid human, but yeah, you know, but that's gonna be my theories. Comment down below what you guys think will happen with AI, and be as wild as you can. We're gonna see what kind of theories you come up with. And in a future video, I'm gonna be reading those comments, and you know, we're gonna be seeing what kind of theories you guys cook up. So don't be shy, comment down below, and yeah, we'll see in the future. But that is gonna be it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, definitely make sure to like, subscribe, turn on the bell for future videos. And if you guys wanna see what YouTube recommends for you, click in the top right corner of the screen. That video is basically what YouTube recommends for you from my channel. And if you guys wanna subscribe to the channel, click right below it. I'd very appreciate it. Well, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night. You know, that's gonna be it for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay vibing.